What do you think?
Why not? I know. Let me try to make it quick. So, um, tell me about the last thing you read. What was happening?
The
Like
last thing
right
I
when she
read,
wakes up. Yeah.
I told you, it was when Casca woke up. That's it.
No, I mean, yeah. So as soon as she wakes up,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
then he says like morning dew, and he's crying, or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so she sees Griffith, then he's crying, right?
Okay.
And oh fuck, okay, you haven't seen it. Okay, okay, so she wakes up. And so you get that like that really like she has like this sparkling presence, right? That's the last thing you saw.
Yeah,
And like you see her eyes, they look different, and then he like guts is looking.
yeah.
Oh man, that is not 10 chapters. That's like almost 20
That's
chapters.
20 chapters. Ugh.
Let me see. Oh, let me. Yeah, you're like 25 chapters. Jesus
Oof.
Christ.
Well, I'll catch up one day. When
Okay.
I mean one day, I mean like in probably like a month or something.
No, I'll be quick. Anyways, right? So she wakes up, uh, and everything's all good. Obviously, they're on that like the best island in the fucking world, right?
Yeah,
So and Griffith is with the Charlie, whatever the fuck, you know, the girls, the daughter of the king incest guy. He loves his daughter because his wife died. Moving on, right? So he brings her there, basically together again. So basically, they're trying to get this happy ending with them, and like in the fake context of the happy like my kingdom happy ending. I have my queen, blah blah blah, right? And then it's nighttime and Griffith looks up in the moon. He's like, it's happening again. So obviously we don't know what's happening. That was like that was a few months ago. By now, it's been like maybe almost a year since where he's been up to has passed, right? So uh, you know, Casca's still obviously afraid and like she's still like traumatized over the thing that happened.
yeah.
So basically, he got to take it easy and like around her, so he tries to stay away, but he also is he's happy, but he's sad because he feels like maybe things. It's
Could
like what
be.
our best character, one of the best running characters ever, Skull Knight, said. She will return, but you may not like how things will end up. Like Skull Knight is one of the best running characters of all time. I do not care what you say. I don't care what you say. He is one of the best characters I've ever written, and we still don't know shit about him. But you know, um, then you remember the little kid with
Yeah,
the black hair
the
that just
little.
shows up out of nowhere that has the name that I can't believe I'm forgetting right now.
Yes, Mr. Berserk super fan.
Yeah, so the kid comes back, spends the night, everything's all good, right? Then Guts wakes up and goes outside, and Casca's waking up, right? And then basically the kid then transforms into Griffith. So the kid was Griffith. Now I don't know if you knew this. Did you know this?
No, what the fuck? He was Griffith the whole
So
time?
he so let me tell you something. This is insane. When I read this, I was like, what? And then I read. So basically, um do you remember the child that was birthed? The devil
Yeah, yeah.
super infertile child? Basically, he used that to get back his old body when he did the second wish. Remember when he called him again, so that and he was still what's his name? Fermento, whatever the fuck,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? So he does it again. He does the second wish, and then he uses that to get the body,
So
which is
he's
basically
used them
their
like
child.
Shenron. Got it.
He is basically their child, which is super weird. It's
That's
super
really
super
disgusting.
weird.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's so
bad.
weird. So he's a child, right?
Yes.
And it's terrible. Now then he starts freaking out, and then Casca does like this crazy. It's drawn so well. She does this crazy yell, and then her scar starts bleeding, which is bad. Uh, so then Guts goes to attack, and everything's going downhill. It's like the end of times and shit. And then let me see. Hold on. I just want to make sure I got everything right. So he shows up, and then where's this guy?
Is it the clip note version? Just like what's it called? Griffith appears and just like takes Casca. That's it.
Yes, but there's a lot more that happens, you know, with let me see, as of what's going on right now. Obviously, he's trying to fight Griffith, but Griffith is
Overpowered.
yeah, still is. And then obviously the witch and my girl, the creepy girl that I can't believe I'm forgetting their names. You know, they're like they're trying to figure something out while Guts is fighting Griffith, and then Zod shows up. Yeah, you know, obviously because Zod is the cocksucker that wants to ruin everyone's time. And then
General Zod appears.
It all goes down. It all goes downhill, and Griffith grabs Casca before Guts is able to land a strike on him. He stops, and then the whole island splits in two.
Wait,
and then
why?
They start leaving because they're leaving, and they called the demons. And Skull Knight comes, and he's like, you have to leave while he's defending them. And he's just like trying to help out. So then they all have to go on the ship, the people that came, and it just gets bad. It gets real bad. All the demons show up, and then Guts has to look at Casca be taken away, and he's just like, he has to stop fighting. So what happens is, right, he's just like in the disarray, distress over everything, and then like the witch girl's trying to contact the little witch girl's trying to contact fucking Guts, and then the person that was in charge of the island says they cannot remain in the world, so everyone disappears that is magical, including Puck. I almost threw my phone away because I'm so mad. But
so
Puck,
everyone's gone?
Puck, yes, the magical, the island is gone. Puck no longer exists in the celestial world. It's terrible. I was so mad when I read that. Right? So, then Guts is just having like
A mental breakdown?
Yeah, he's in the room, and like he feels like he's not a warrior. Like he just drops his sword and everything. And skipping all the way to the last, they finally return, and Casca is still not awake. They return, and then that's how the chapter ends.
And that's it. Now we're caught up.
Yeah, supposedly, I think the next chapter is coming pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I mean, I don't know.